Welcome back, friends, to the Plague Eldritch Anecdotes. I am your guide, Ariana, and, well, it has been quite the week. I obviously did not drop an episode last week, mostly because I was in the process of adopting a cat. There was a specific cat that I had found at one of the animal shelters out here that I wanted to get. But unfortunately, the kitty that I wanted ended up being sick and she was being treated. And at this moment, financially, I could not handle treatment bills. So I thought at that point it was better for her to stay where she was, which is like a shitty thing to say. But it was better for her to be where she was at to get the treatment she needed, you know? And just was walking around the shelter and being nosy, interacting with a couple cats just to see. And then I stumbled upon two cats that really took my interest. Um, One took my interest a little bit more than the other, so I ended up bringing him home. Um, I haven't gotten a good picture of him, but I've gotten videos of him. So if you follow me on TikTok or any of the social medias, you would have seen him. But he's an orange kitty with some white underbelly and white paws, and he's very fluffy. And his name is Jack. And partly I took him home was because my cat that recently passed not too long ago, probably almost a year now. Um, his name was Jack, and he was a ginger cat, and I just felt like something was just telling me to take him home. Um, but my ultimate decision on adopting a cat was to get a young cat, more so to have like to grow up with my kids and stuff like my cats did. You know, most of my cats have lived between 18 to like 22 years old. Right now, Obi, my little black cat out there, my little man, he's 18. You know, so I was like, okay, but Jack, I thought it was ironic that his name is Jack. I just happened to stumble upon it, and I was just like, yeah, the way he's very calm. He's a chatty cat at night. He's very active at night. He's very mellow and asleep during the day. And I think part of it is still he's adjusting, you know, he's still adjusting. But there's been a couple times he's come out during the day, but he is a night owl. And he's very, very talkative at night, very playful at night. But yeah, he's a very calm and gentle cat, and he's 7 years old, so he's kind of an old man almost. But there was that, and then um, my brother went and adopted a dog. The same, no, the next day. The next day he adopted a dog, so now we have a new dog, and his name is Cormac, and he is a bully mix. Uh, Little head, or no, little head, little body, big head. You know, makes me think of was it Meet the Robinsons, right? A big head and little arms. So that is where we were at. I was just cramming in homework. I had this 4-page essay, and I know 4 pages doesn't sound like a lot, but when you haven't written an essay since high school, it's hard and it's a lot. And it was a specific kind of essay that needed to be written out. And the topic I chose, oh my god, this research I had to do for it was giving me migraines and stressing me out. And I like would work on it and I just couldn't focus because of how much it was hurting my brain. And then I was getting behind on other classes. And so I was just like, you know what? I need to figure this out. I need to figure out life. So that's why I did not drop an episode last week. Um, but I'm back. I'm gonna try to keep it fresh for Friday drops. If I don't drop it on a Friday, I'm going to try to drop it on a Saturday. These episodes. So sounds like I'm talking about poop, but I'm not. yeah. And let's see. So now I'm ahead on classes. And they're almost over. Thank God. I only got like a couple classes. I have like 2 weeks left, pretty much. And then the other ones I got about two or three. But I think I told you guys the last episode that I started my application process. I'm just waiting to finish these classes and getting the finalized grades so I can get an official transcript to add to it because they need that to see. And then I'll submit that for summer. I don't think I'm going to take a class this summer. I can. There was supposed to be a recommended class that was needed to be taken, which I could have taken it outside of the application timeline, but they no longer teach that class. They no longer offer it. So the credit for that, they're not even counting it. So I'm not going to waste money for an extra class that I don't need. So there is that. Anywho, that's been my eventful week for that, you guys. But yeah, this episode this week is probably going to be kind of short. I don't think we're going to be here too long. I'm sorry to disappoint. But I'm doing something a little different. So hopefully this works out. You know me and my technical difficulties. It's my specialty in this. But yes, I got some good things always from Reddit. I've got some new things from TikTok. And I am going to see how this goes. If you guys like the way I have this set up, I will dabble in doing episodes like this in the future. Other than that, I'm trying to think. Oh, let's see what's coming up. Oh, you guys are gonna hate me. I'm sorry. Depending on the homework load, I'm not promising anything. I'm not guaranteeing anything. Okay, and I'm not threatening you with a good time, so don't quote me on it. I might have to give you. I might, if I can, depending on the homework load and how my life is going. If I can, I might have to give you guys a double whammy episode next week, early, because next weekend, I'm gonna tell you right now, you ain't getting an episode on Friday. I'm gonna be busy next week cramming in some homework again. Not because I'll be behind, because Friday and Saturday, Friday are side shows for Sick New World Festival, and then Saturday is Sick New World Festival, and I'm gonna be there, and I will not be square. So that is the reason why I might have to give you double episodes next week early on if I can cram it in. But if not, and you don't see an episode, you know why. I'm going to go party in my favorite place. This will be, well, technically this is the third time that they're running it, so this is the third time I'm going. But this year I'm going VIP because I deserve it. So I'm tired of GA. I'm strictly just doing VIP from now on. I don't know why I didn't do it in the first place. It's like a $200 difference. What was I thinking? But then the weekend after that is the Boys Like Girls concert. Yay! It's just concert season, you guys. So just be aware and be prepared for me to be living life on the weekends and getting a little busy on things and forgetting to record. I'm sorry. I'm trying to keep up with just stick with me. Help me out. Stick with me. But let's get the ball rolling, you guys. Okay, so this is a video clip from I don't know if they're paranormal investigators or not, but it seems like they are, because they got like some equipment set up. But this is a video on Reddit under r/ghosts, posted 6 days ago, so it's really fresh. This is why I liked it. And it's titled "Captured This During Our Last Visit to Newsham, Liverpool, UK." And they quoted underneath, "We were just about to move on into the corridor when this happened. Would love your take on this. Nobody was in the corridor, and you can only enter via a door behind the camera." So this is why I think they're paranormal investigators. Just so you guys know, these stories and videos, except for like 2, I think. I've never watched or seen. I just kind of like read the captions from people and thought it was pretty cool. So bear with me. This is it looks like they have the camera facing this chair in the corridor, and then they have like those motion light balls. Like if you watch Ghost Adventures, they kind of have them set up like that. That's what those are. So it's a really fast clip, and it's really hard to hear a lot of what they're saying, but that's just me because I have my earphones in.
You ready to meet these people now? They're coming.
Could you bring the robot to the door? Whoa!
Wow.
That's because you want us in there.
But the robot wouldn't do that.
No.
Not for them all to go like that.
That's
four.
It couldn't hit them all.
That's 4 balls that have gone off there.
Wow. Let's watch that one more time. It's quick. It was real quick. He says something, right? He's like, pretty much show us what you're doing. All of them light up at once. That's crazy. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 or 5 of them. That's cool. I like that. That's really cool. I went into the comments, and a lot of people are trying to figure out, like, what they're looking at, and also if it was their camera or from a security camera, which I think is their camera. It does look like it's set up on a tripod, but I thought that was really cool. I guess where they're at, the only other thing I found in the comments about this was that the facility that they were in was a former hospital, orphanage, and asylum. Not all at once, I'm assuming, because that would be crazy. That would be awesome, but crazy. But that's really cool. Gosh, I wish I could find more videos like that. 'Cause I feel like Europe, and especially like the UK and stuff, but I feel like that side of the world just has so much rich history. Not to say that we don't here either, but like the amount of paranormal activity videos and stories that I hear is always more like extreme and intense and common than it is, I feel like, out here. I feel like it just, you may or may not be haunted, and then like you may or may not find a haunted place, if that makes sense. But that's really cool. I like that one. What did you guys think of that one? I want to know your take on that. Ooh. Our next one is also from Reddit. But I was just sitting here thinking, I don't know where this thought came from. I was thinking about this time. Oh no, it's not gonna open, is it? I remember going ghost hunting when I was like a teen with one of my friends she now lives in Paris now. She's a photographer out in Paris trying to do her thing, and I'm proud of her and I miss her. But I remember we were dating these 2 D-bags when we were teenagers, and we went ghost hunting at this cemetery, and there was like this, I'm gonna call it like a little, I don't know, like a mausoleum building. And did we have a flip phone, or someone had a flip phone? I can't remember if someone had a razor or something. But I remember we took a picture because it had like glass doors, and when you look into it, it has like the different shelving sections like closed off where you would have your loved ones, and there's like, I think there's like 2 or 3 benches inside, like in the middle, if I can remember correctly. It's been a minute. But I remember someone took a picture inside of the little mausoleum. And I also remember there was a fan up high, and the fan wasn't moving. But then when they took the picture and we looked at it, you see like this white silhouette of somebody sitting on the bench. And then all of a sudden the fan started spinning. And then once the fan started spinning, all I know is that I got so sad. I just started bawling my eyes out. And I couldn't remember why I was bawling my eyes out. But I just had to walk away. And everyone's like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "I'm not okay." Like, I think I was thinking about somebody, like someone close to me. It felt like someone touched me. Not like physically touched me, but like the amount of emotion that hit me felt like someone like touched me. And I was just like, and I had to walk away to the cars because I was just losing my shit. And everyone was like, "Are you okay?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm okay." And I don't know. I don't know what it was. I don't know what pulled those heartstrings. I don't remember who I was thinking about, but it was just something there maybe knew that I needed to cry, or I don't know. I don't know what it was, but it was very, very interesting. And I don't know why that it made me think about it, but sorry, that's my husband's phone. Where is he must have it on the charger. Oh, my cat might come out, you guys. Hold on. Jack! Jack! You gotta come out and eat, man. Let's see if he comes out for you guys. Ooh. He's a very chatty cat. Alright, so this next one, though, is also from Reddit under r/ghosts. You guys find, like, go to Reddit r/ghosts. You find so many things, and it's consistent. It's always, like, refreshed when renewed with things. But this next video, I did watch. It's a reaction video to a video, but it was just because it was so quick and fast that I even jumped. Like, the guy who reacted made me jump. But I recognized the video that he was watching. So this video is from, I remember seeing it on Nukes, and I know I told you guys I talk about him all the time. I highly praise Nukes for his crazy paranormal videos. He gets so many cool submission videos. Like, he's got 10 years worth of videos. So, but this guy that this guy's reacting to, I know he has either Nukes has found them, or this guy submits it to him, or people tell him about it and submit it to him or something. But this guy is, I don't know what country or anything. I'm not trying to disrespect anybody, but he seems Middle Eastern, and he goes into these like abandoned buildings and whatnot, and he looks for what they, I believe, call a jinn. And it's so crazy to see these cultures like this, his culture. And then I think in Japan and Korea, if I'm correct, they do it too, because I've seen it on Nukes, where they'll go into an abandoned place, and as scared as they are, just love these sweet, sweet souls of theirs. As scared as they are, instead of running away in fear like we would do here, they pray and throw profanities at these entities while they charge at it. I mean, they're physically running after these things. It's insane to me. That is such like an adrenaline rush and a fear factor, like so nightmarish to me. So like I think like in Japan, they say like their things, in their language, and then it's like translates to like "fuck you" and "fuck your mom," basically, and that's how they handle entities, and they go after it. They charge after it. It's insane to me. But let me show you guys this video here real quick. It's about 2 minutes long, so bear with me. So I'm gonna let you guys watch it, and please try to ignore the guy that's reacting. I'm gonna restart it because it's fast.
Good push. Oh my god! I've never seen an actual physical entity in these videos. Huss, huss! Does he push that, you think? No way he pushes an action. No way! Does he push this? No way he pushes this. Oh, he's out. He's out.
Bismillah.
Oh, he's staying. He's staying. He's staying. He's just taking a new angle. Good swing. Good swing! Oh my god, his movement is unbelievable. His mechanics are out of this world.
Bismillah.
Look at... Oh! What was up there? Okay, get back to it! Mother of Christmas Eve! This video's too far. We gotta keep going. Holy shit. Son, I'm geeked. Son, I'm geeked.
في أحد في المكان؟
Good. My heart's pounding. That shit's moving.
بسم الله بسم الله الذي لا يضر مع اسمه شيء.
Yes, I would have said the same shit. It's up there, bro. How do you push that? How do you close the gap? Surely you don't... Oh my god, Shirley doesn't go up the stairs. Surely you're not going up the fucking stairs, son. This is too much. This is too much. Oh, he's pushing. He's pushing. He's pushing. What's behind you, bro? Oh, nah. This video's bad. Oh, nah. This video's bad. 10 toes down, son. 10 toes down. Good. 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 Well done. You're playing too defensive. I need some offense. I need some offense.
حسبي الله ونعم الوكيل فيكم.
Here we go. Yes! Good offense. Come on. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
بسم الله الذي لا يضر مع اسمه شيء في الأرض.
Kick that shit! Kick that door! Give me some offense! Well done. Well done. Well done. We're back. We're back. We're back. Come on. On this pace. Yes! Yes! Keep the offense up, please. Yeah, open that shit too. Fuck it. Okay. He's in there. We found him. We got him boxed. Good. Yes! He's finding it. We got him boxed! We got him boxed. Good rotate. Good rotate. Great rotate.
ولا يحيطون بشيء من علمه إلا بما شاء.
Good. Good!
كرسيه السماوات والأرض ولا يؤود حفظهما.
Go back in. Good kick. Round of applause. What a match.
That guy is crazy. So yes, this is under r/ghost, is titled "Is Ranked Ghost Hunting Really a Thing?" And this was posted 27 days ago by Forward Position 798. That video, like I said, I've seen on Nukes. That guy does so many buildings. It's crazy how he just bum rushes the crap. I'm sorry guys, I have allergies happening inside. If you have a septum piercing, you know it's like irritating right here. But yeah, that guy, he charges it. And there's another dude that kind of does it like that too. But I saw it on here and I was like, oh, I have to keep this video on here. Because it's insane how different cultures approach entities and spirits and things. But I love it. It's really, really cool. Let's see here. In the comments, because you know I'm not checking the comments at the last second. What? There's a couple people that's like, I've seen this a few years ago too. Can I help you? Sorry, everybody decided to just bombard through the damn door and interrupt me for their shoes and everything. I want all that noise. Ooh, can you guys hear that? Let's see if I can get that. Nope. I'll give you one of these though. Ah, yeah. Love a good thumb bump. But yeah, everybody just decided to come in at once. This next video, guys, is on TikTok. I've seen this on TikTok before. I just happened to be surprised that it popped back up for me when I was looking for stuff. this guy, if I remember correctly, he's got a few different videos. This is not his original account. This is someone else sharing his video. But I remember seeing his original video and then like, people reposting it and then reposting some of his other stuff that popped up about his house. And he's just like vibing with his spirit. I don't even know what it is, but I want you to take a look at this one. This one's kind of cool too. This one's a really good one.
I don't have time for this today. Stop. Hey, buddy. I got too much going on. You gotta cut it out. Oh, shit. Okay. Just gonna set it up with towels, and we'll just let the phone roll. I asked you, you gotta go, or you gotta go downstairs, or something. Wherever you're gonna go, you gotta go. Calm down. He's okay. Please, not today. Just, holy cow. Little buddy.
Yeah, so there's the video. It's crazy, right? Um, you could tell he just has these daily conversations with this spirit. You can see how it's like creeping and crawling on the floor. Um, and then like right at that last time he's telling him he's done and not today, it like fully stands up so you can really see how large it is. But I know like he's had other uh issues with this entity in his house, but this one I feel like was his most compelling one, just like the title says, because it's just like it's so clear as day. It's insane. But look how big he gets when he tells him to stop right here. Like it grows. It freaking grows. Like, well, that's crazy. But I really like this one too. Um, I feel bad for the guy having to deal with that all the time, every day. And I don't remember if it's strictly like just around the kitchen and in that basement, or if it's his whole house. I might have to dive deeper and see if I can find that guy's account again. Um, but yeah, I'm just like that poor dude. You could tell he's stressed. It's probably something with work, and he's just like, "Not today, Satan." And Satan's like, "Oh, but when?" But yeah, I do like that one. And then this other one here. Let's see. Oh, where is it? Ugh, you guys, I did not find it. I must have not have pasted it here. But do you guys remember that girl's account? Hold on. We're gonna venture real quick back to TikTok. It was posted on TikTok originally. It came out. I feel like it's been a few years. Um, but it was the girl that was like home alone for a while, and her mom wasn't home. People have reposted the video, but I remember seeing this video. Ironically, one of my best friends sent me it on, I think, Instagram, and I was telling her, I was like, "Oh yeah, I remember seeing this video and like this girl." And like following her account for a little bit and watching it. She was like updating everybody all the time, and it was happening consistently. So she was dealing with a mimic, and I just remember following her updates, and then all of a sudden, she disappeared. Poof. It was insane. But this was like the first video I remember she posted. Um, so it's crazy. If it loads, let's see if I get it to load. Come on. Alright, here it is. And I guess, when it comes to mimics. What the heck is this? That's not the video we wanted. I must have hit a button. This was reposted by Scare Bear.
Open the door for mommy. Bella. Come out. Bella, are you there, honey? Bella.
I've seen a lot of mimic videos in my time. I just posted about one a few minutes ago, but nothing, and I mean nothing, comes as close to that mimic video. It is haunting in every sense of the word. And the fact that this person's TikTok account is completely gone only makes it more terrifying. Hopefully, that person's okay and they didn't have any issues with any more mimics after that.
So this is the guy that reshared it. And he just goes on about the things that he posts. And that this video was probably like the most scariest one that he's seen dealing with the mimic. And he even says that like her account is just gone. It just disappeared. So it's like, did something happen? Did she get out? Nobody knows. There's no update. So if Bella is out there, let us know if you're good. If someone knows Bella, let us know if she's okay, what's happening. Because, like I said, she had, I don't remember if it was consistent updates, but she was definitely touching base on this thing that happened to her. And then she poofed, basically. And that's so sketch. But I'm going to go back to this part. Because listen how the voice changes from it supposedly.
Open the door for mommy. Bella. Come out. Bella, are you there, honey? Bella.
I've seen a lot of mimic videos in my time. I just posted about one a few minutes ago, but nothing, and I mean nothing, comes as close to that mimic video. It is haunting in every sense of the word. And the fact that this person's TikTok account is completely gone only makes it more terrifying. Hopefully, that person's okay and they didn't have any issues with any more mimics after that.
Face is how I'm feeling too. So that's what I was like, that's so crazy. But that was the video. I remember hearing about that. Alright, you guys. We're just gonna keep pushing through. Like I said, it's not gonna be a long episode. But I did want us to look at this picture that I found on Reddit as well. It's a group photo. It's under r/ghosts. And it was posted by Ligament Person 46. And they were in a group photo in the forest. I'm assuming they were hiking or camping or something. And that they noticed something that was kind of concerning. So this is the first photo. Let me see if I can... Excuse me, I'm so sorry. I'm always burping and... Okay, so let me make this bigger. Okay, so this is the group photo. Okay, super cute. They're all cool. Got their baggy wags, all the swags. And then this is the second photo. And we're looking right behind Beanie, red Beanie here, and the foot. And there's this face and slight body. I don't even know how they caught that. I'm assuming when whoever took the picture was like zoomed in on the picture and then like was looking at everyone's cute little faces, or they noticed the difference in like the saturation, I'm assuming, in that area, because if you look at everything else in that log, it's pretty dark and black, but right behind her is like this perfect lightened tone. And so I'm wondering if that made them think, hey, like, what is that? And then they zoom in. That's crazy. And this face it's pretty distinguishable. I'm seeing two eyes here. This is a nose, there's a mouth, and then this is like the start of the body. It looks like they're like hunched in. I can't tell if they're wearing something on their head. I don't know. I don't know if that's something on the head or not, but I think that's pretty cool. Interesting. Inside the log, though, that's quite the interesting spot. I was looking behind the trees when I was first reading this. I'm like, oh, there's something in the photo, and I'm like looking in the trees, and I didn't even realize there was two photos. Like they zoomed in and showed us the second photo. So my silly dumbass is over here like, where is it? I don't see it, until I realized that they had shared it on another photo here. Well, that's crazy. The nose and mouth is so distinguishable though. Like I can see that clear as day. Back here and like super close up. And it's just like I can see the shape of the jaw. It's crispy clear. I was trying to see if there's anything in the comments. Someone else asked the same question. How would anyone even naturally notice that? A lot of people are just asking who zooms in on that. But, anyways, doesn't matter. Some people zoom in on their pictures. Oh, I forgot to share. This was shared 5 years ago, so these little babies are now adults probably. Or close to being adults. I don't know. They look like teenagers, so I'm assuming they're adults. And I wonder if it dawns on them about this log, or if they've ever went back. So, Ligament Person 46, if you ever stumble upon my podcast and you're still active on Reddit, let me know. Let me know if you guys ever went back. So, I have one more to share with you guys. It's a snippet from Nukes. This one is one of my favorite videos from Nukes, especially this little clip I'm going to show you guys. But while we're on the topic of scary things, if you haven't already, I would like to recommend a horror series, a horror documentary series to you all. It's called The Blackwell Ghost. There is 8 parts to it, and they're like an hour and a half long each. Hour and a half long each. And it's directed by this guy named Turner Clay, and it is so good. Please check it out. I'm going to show you what this looks like. So this is going to be the first part. You can find these videos on Prime. A couple of them you might have to rent out. I think a few of them were free, but not all of them were free. But yes, and then if you have Facebook, join the Blackwell Ghost Facebook group. Please, it'll be worth it because people are on it. People are still talking about it nowadays because they rewatch it, and there's so much in this little documentary series that she just had never noticed or pick up on, and everyone asks such good questions. Like, it's so good. I started watching it because I just saw it on Prime one day, and I was like, what is this? And I loved it immediately, and then I heard that he was continuing his documentary, and by number 3, I was bragging about it that I got my sister-in-law on it, and she has been consistently watching it with me too when this first came out and stuff. And we have just been patiently waiting for part 9 because he left us on a cliffhanger, and it's been eons. And we want the next installment. You need to know. We need to solve everything. We need to solve this case. So, please watch it. You guys will enjoy it. I don't want to put any more details into it. It's just a guy and his family, and things get crazy when they start doing paranormal investigations, and it gets wild. And oh my gosh, there's a couple scenes that make me jump in there too, and I'm like, oh, I guess my skin, oh my gosh. I don't know if you guys can see, I've got goosebumpies right now. It's crazy just talking about it. That's how much I love it. But let's continue to our last little piece here, which is YouTube. Oops. And my computer's running slow today. It's not vibing with me today. Oh, don't do this to me now. Why aren't we small? Pop it up. Pop it to the window. There we go. That's weird. Okay. So let me go to where I need to be. Channel. Oh, sweet niblets. You guys remember when YouTube didn't have freaking commercials? Oh, glory days. Look at us. We asked for too much. Now they always trying to make us consume in every freaking way possible. Come on. I hit skip. We don't care about whatever this is. Hit skip like 5 times. Okay. Not this. That was the ending of a different video.
A scary video that you think would be great on the top 5. Email us at nukestop5@gmail.com. It looks back.
And he
over on the channel, RX Files explore Indonesian paranormal investigator Chu does a live solo investigation of the infamously haunted Tayu Hospital on the Indonesian island of Java. Tayu Hospital was built way back in 1933, and over its 80-year history, it began to develop a very bizarre reputation. Many patients who were treated at Tayu Hospital claimed to see the ghostly figure of an old nurse roaming its hallways. They also said that they had seen the terrifying apparitions of patients who had passed away inside the old hospital. And some even claimed to experience horrible hallucinations, like bloody footprints running up the walls that no one else could see.
No such thing as lunch breaks, because
I'm telling you guys, the other side of the world has so much paranormal history.
Tayu Hospital closed its doors in 2015 and has been left abandoned ever since. Paranormal investigator Chu is completely alone with nothing but a flashlight and his phone as he broadcasts his investigation live to his streaming audience. As Chu roams the hospital grounds, he starts to hear a few strange sounds here and there, but it doesn't seem to bother him. But then, Chu begins to ask that the alleged spirits that haunt the hospital let him know that they are there. And this is when things start to get creepy.
Udah, suara-suara saja. Tunjukkan semua ejakulasi kalau memang kalian ada di sini.
This is what I'm talking about, where they like talk in their language and threaten it instead.
A hospital stretcher moves by itself, frightening Chu so much that he begins to shake uncontrollably. Chu jumps when he suddenly sees what appears to be the eerie apparition of a girl standing just inside an empty storage room. Gathering all of his courage, he charges toward the creepy figure, but it disappears into thin air. Chu is now seriously freaked out and just wants to leave, but his live audience has other ideas. He gets bombarded with requests in his live chat to go back inside the hospital just one more time and explore some of the abandoned rooms. As you might guess, it did not go well.
Right in front of him and disappeared right when we went to reach for her. It's crazy.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Saya ngecium bau nggak enak teman-teman di sini. Astagfirullahaladzim ya Allah. Astagfirullahaladzim ya Allah. Ancok matamu. Astagfirullahaladzim ya. Allahu Akbar ya Allah. Ya Allah, ya pergi penceng mana jantung anjing.
Chu freezes when he spots a woman in what looks like a hospital gown sitting on a bed inside one of the hospital rooms. She doesn't move, but her head seems to drop backwards to look at Chu as if it's not attached to her body. And with that, Chu has had enough. He ends his live stream and just gets out of there.
It is nightmare.
So what do you think is going on here? Could the hospital really be haunted? Either way, real or not, whatever that is absolutely terrifying.
Look at her eyes, fully white, and it was smiling. Absolutely not. Look. Oh my god. Absolutely not. Yeah, absolutely not. That was one of the ones that really got me. And of course, I ended up watching it by myself because my husband passed out. So I always end up watching Nukes alone. But, yeah, that one, oh my gosh, that one is so stuck in my head. That spirit is so scary. It's just the way the head has been back. And this, it makes me think of the movie The Grudge. I don't know if you guys liked that movie or not. For me, I liked it. It was a very good movie, but it made me think of The Grudge. And I wanted to share it with you and just give you some nightmare fuel for your sweet dreams. And now it's in your brain, and we're going to have to share this trauma together. We're going to trauma bond, you guys. But that is all, friends. That's all I got for you. Let me know if you like this, if you liked looking at the photos and seeing other videos. I will try to find some more videos of that guy, the like Middle Eastern guy. He's got really good videos, so I will dig on Nukes because I know I've seen his videos on Nukes, and then I will find his actual profile through that. But as always, it's been a pleasure. Those who do tune in and those who are new, thanks for joining. Welcome. And yeah, you guys know the schedule that's coming up, and don't quote me on anything. I'm not promising nothing, but just look forward to it if I do, and if not, I'll see you on the flip side as well. And yeah, that's all I can think about. Like, share, subscribe, whatever you gotta do. until next time, friends. Bye.